Hello everybody and welcome once again to Easy English Explanation by Pooja Joshi. So today we are going to start Standard 8 lesson number 5, The Summit Within. So first of all, tell me, do you know the meaning of summit? Summit means the peak, the top, okay, and within means inside. So as we will get to know the lesson, we will be able to identify with the title very clearly. Here, first let me tell you something in short about the poem. Here, Major H.P.S. Ahluwalia, he was the member of first successful Indian expedition to Mount Everest in 1965. He went there, and what were the feelings? What were the hardships did he face while climbing any mountain, especially here Mount Everest? How did he feel when he exactly reached there on the top? He has expressed all feelings in his own words. So here he wishes to tell us that reaching the Everest needs lots of patience, hard work and a strong mental power. Physically, of course, you have to be strong, but you have to reach and you have to overcome many obstacles. But here, as the title suggests, here the summit which it has to be reached is not only the Mount Everest peak. It is not only the physical summit, but lots and lots of obstacles you have overcome through your mind also. So you have to be mentally very tough. So you have to conquer, you have to overcome the summit or the mountain inside your heart and mind too. So first, as usual, I will read out the lesson and line to line, word to word, I'll explain you with the word meanings as well. But before you read, let me show you Major H.P.S. Ahluwalia and some of the peaks related to the mountain climbing. See how beautiful the view is from a top level, top high altitude. See, this type of climbing has to be done. Here you can see the picture of Major Ahluwalia in your textbooks as well. The same picture is given here in the textbooks. Now we will know something about Major H.S. Ahluwalia. His full name was Major Haripal Singh Ahluwalia. He was born in Sialkot in Pakistan. A mountaineer, author, social worker, and a retired army officer. His contribution to adventure sports, environment, disability, social work, he has been awarded with awards like Padma Bhushan, Arjun Award, National Award, Tenzing Norway Award, National Adventures Award, and some of his books which he has written: Higher Than Everest, Beyond the Himalayas, Everest Within You. Here you can see his picture as well. Now let's start reading the lesson. Before you read, Major H.P.S. Ahluwalia was a member of the first successful Indian expedition to Mount Everest in 1965. How did he feel when he stood on the highest point in the world? Let us hear his story in his words, climbing the summit and then the more difficult task of climbing the summit within. So here it means to say that Major H.P.S. Ahluwalia will tell his story in his own words. Here he is not only talking of climbing the Everest, he is talking of climbing the Everest which is there in everybody's heart and mind. So let's start. Of all the emotions which surged through me as I stood on the summit of Everest, looking over miles of panorama below us, the dominant one, I think, was humility. The physical in me seemed to say, "Thank God, it's all over." However, instead of being jubilant, there was a tinge of sadness. Was it because I had already done the ultimate in climbing and there would be nothing higher to climb and all roads hereafter would lead down? Here, the writer, Major Ahluwalia, he has already reached the topmost peak of the world, that is the Mount Everest. Now he is having, instead of being very, very happy, of course he is happy and he should be happy. But when he saw the view, the panorama, the most dominant, the most top feeling was humility. Humility means here humbleness. Inside he is very, very tired, of course, physically. You have to overcome a lots and lots of pain when you reach that peak. But inside he is very exhausted, so he is happy that thank God that I have reached the last point, the summit. But instead of being jubilant, instead of being very, very happy on success, there was a tinge, slight shade, slight trace of sadness. He even has some mixed feelings. He is not very clear that why he is little bit sad instead of being totally happy. Is it that he has reached the topmost point and from then he will always have to climb down? Now their ultimate, the topmost point he has already reached. So there is nothing higher for him to climb. And now all the roads will lead only down. So let us see the meanings of summit. Summit means peak. Summit means peak. Panorama. Panorama means a wide view. Wide area view. View of a wide area means area. Then jubilant. Jubilant means very, very happy on a success. Ultimate. Ultimate, the last, the topmost. And tinge. Tinge means a trace. Okay, if you can't make out here, let me just give you the word meanings here. Yes. See these word meanings. Here you will get it easily. Then, coming back here, by climbing the summit of Everest, you are overwhelmed by a deep sense of joy and thankfulness. It is a joy which lasts a lifetime. The experience changes you completely. The man who has been to mountains is never the same again. If you climb the summit, the topmost peak of Everest, you are overwhelmed. You are very, very touched emotionally. You are very, very emotional and you are very, very touched. Overwhelmed. Here, overwhelmed means touched by a deep sense of joy and thankfulness. Thankfulness to God. We thank that yes, it's the Almighty who has made us reach here. And it's a joy. which lasts a lifetime. It's an experience. The experience changes you completely. You try to look at things now. You don't stay now, no longer you stay narrow minded. You become broad minded person. Now you look at things in a different way. Then, as I look back at life, after climbing Everest, I cannot help remarking As I look back at life after climbing Everest, I cannot help remarking about the other summit, the summit of the mind, no less formidable and no easier to climb. Now, when he has already reached the top, and when he looks back at his life, whatever he has done in his life, whatever he has achieved, whatever efforts he has put in to achieve that, he cannot help remarking about the other summit which he had already overcome. And that summit is the summit of mind, the inner summit, the summit within. Now you must be clear with the title. It is also no less formidable. Formidable means now it is also very difficult to overcome, and it is also not easy to climb. Formidable here, see, okay, and you will be able to see the meaning of formidable too. Here see the meaning. Formidable means difficult to overcome. Now see the next thing. Even when getting down from the summit, once the physical exhaustion had gone, I began asking myself the question, why I had climbed Everest? Why did the act of reaching the summit have such a hold on my imagination? It was already a thing of the past, something done yesterday. With every passing day, it would become more remote. And then, what would remain? Would my memories fade slowly away? Now, the writer is asking himself, then, after getting down from the summit, once the physical tiredness, physical exhaustion, exhaustion means physical tiredness. Yes. Once the physical tiredness is over, then he began asking himself the question, why he had climbed the Everest? What was the purpose? Why did the act of reaching the summit had such an importance in my life? Why I imagined always to climb the Everest? What was the reason behind? Why did I take this decision? It was already a thing of the past now. He has climbed and he has come back. Now what's the purpose of that? What purpose would it serve? With every passing day, this happening will be bygone. It will more and more remote. It will be quite a good past. Then what would remain? And memories also will slowly fade away. All these thoughts led me to question myself as to why people climb mountains. It is not easy to answer the question. The simplest answer would be, as others have said, because it is there. It presents great difficulties. Man takes delight in overcoming obstacles. The obstacles in climbing mountain are physical. A climb to a summit means endurance, persistence, and willpower. The demonstration of these physical qualities is no doubt exhilarating, as it was for me also. Now, writer Major Ahluwalia has various thoughts in his mind that why do people like to climb mountains? Why do they choose this? Because it has got so many efforts and hard work, but still people choose that. It is not an easy answer. Most common and simple answer would be because mountain is there, so it needs to be climbed. It has great difficulties, but man always like to overcome obstacles. When we come through lots and lots of troubles and hardships, and then we see the rising sun, or when we are overcome all these problems of life, then definitely we feel the happiness, the true happiness. Here man takes delight in overcoming the obstacles. Obstacles means the hurdles. Man takes delights in overcoming the obstacles. Obstacles means the hurdles. Now, the obstacles in climbing mountain are physical. A climb to summit means physically you have to take so many efforts, then only you can reach there. What all things do we need to climb a summit? Endurance, persistence, and willpower. Endurance means stamina of the body to take the pain, to suffer. You should have some determination. Willpower means determination, and persistence. Whatever we have thought, we have to stick to it. It's the continuity. The demonstration of these physical activities, qualities is no doubt exhilarating. It's showing the demonstration of these activities that writer has shows this activity. It is very exciting to show the activities, and for him also it was the same. See here the meanings, word meanings. Endurance means stamina, persistence means continuation, willpower means determination, obstacle means a hurdle or barrier, exhilarating means very exciting, exhaustion means fatigue. Now, with this, I end the first video of the summit within lesson number 5, standard 8. So till then, when we meet in the second video, learn a lot, do good practice, keep in touch with the studies. Bye for the time being.